Disclaimer. You may not like this video, and I don't care. If you are a true person that cares about the survival, the establishment, the further development of our trail systems, you need to stay tuned and continue to watch this video. What's going on, y'all? It's Papa Bear here, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Epic Adventure. The Appalachian Trail Conservancy held their annual members meeting, and one of these programs that they decided to talk about was the JEDI program, Justice, Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion program, to help combat against the social equality in this country. Why is this important? I'll put it to you like this. The ATC understands that if they do not evolve with the time, if they do not grow as an organization and get that inclusiveness, that there's a possibility they may not be around. Remember the whole debacle when Scouts of America allowed females to join? How so many people left the organization. The primary reason why Scouts experienced what they did is because, to me, personally, I felt that they did not recruit as they should. My son was the only African American boy in Cub Scouts. The den that he was a part of would only go to certain schools. And my wife realized that. She was trying to convince the overall den to, hey, let's branch out to these, black schools. Most people didn't care to do it. They were, I would say, afraid. My wife did it anyway. She was able to convince one person to go with her, and they did a recruiting event one day, and they were able to get new membership into the Cub Scouts. So that's why the ATC is making sure they tackle this situation right now, because back in 2015, they realized that there could be a possible problem in regards to not having the diversity on trail. And this is how I know they did it. Because if anyone knows Mr. Fabulous, he hiked the trail in 2012.
I didn't realize that once I got on the trail, it's an all-white activity. And I didn't realize it until people were coming up to me and telling me. I'm colorblind. I have friends from all over the world, okay? And I started this hike, and I even saw like a few documentaries and still didn't notice that.
And recently he released a book about his experience on trail. And the book was brought to tuition with the help of the Appalachian Club Book Corporation or something like that. I'll have to find out, but I'll make sure I'll put it on the screen so you guys know. That tells me that the ATC is being very intuitive on what's going on. They got their thumb on the pulse of society. And not only did he wrote a book, the ATC did one of those little videos where they asked him questions about how was it on the ATC. And Mr. Fabulous talks about his experience in regards that he didn't experience any racism. He didn't realize that he was the only black guy on trail and all this other stuff. It just shows that there's decent human beings out there. So why should we care about this training? Because just as much as there are good people out there, there are bad people out there. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It is real easy to hide one black person on trail. But as more people of color start to venture out, there could be a possibility of some situations transpiring. The Black Appalachian logo experienced some issues on trail. Acuna, the first black male Triple Crown, experienced some situations on trail. So even though we're underrepresented in regards to our numbers, more black folks are venturing out on trail. And I don't know if everyone within the community surrounding the trail knows how to handle our presence. And so the ATC, again, realizes this. Justice is pretty much just tearing down the barriers that have prevented so many people of Group B from being able to attend, visit, and enjoy the trail system. Equality is making sure that everyone has a fair shake. They have the same opportunity. Diversity, making sure that you have people with a different perspective, multiple background and experience, and inclusiveness, ensuring that everybody has the ability to join in on the conversation and join in on what is out there so they can experience, thus increasing diversity on trail through their experience. Now, the ATC knew that in order to fully implement this program, they had to sit back and look at themselves long and hard. Let's be real. How many white folks are on the board? A lot. I don't have the exact numbers. I'm not going to count the numbers. But it's a lot. And just recently, they are starting to implement qualified members of different colors on the board. Now, I say qualified because I don't want you guys to think that this is some affirmative action type deal. If a person meets the qualification to do the job, no matter what color they are, they get the job. But in regards to the situation, if you're trying to figure out what are some of the things that are stopping people of color from getting on trail, yes, you're going to have to reach out to someone of color that is qualified to talk about the experience, because that person is representing the entire race. I hate to say it. When I go out on trail, the way I act is very important because I represent the entire race. That's just how it is. And you can't tell me it's not. Because if I'm disrespectful to you and something heinous happens, what you're going to see is not Papa Bear. You're going to see a black man of built stature do something that violated you in a manner. Liam Neeson talked about it.
I remembered an incident nearly 40 years ago where a very dear friend of mine was brutally raped. And I was out of the country, and when I came back, she told me about this. And she handled the situation herself and her rapist incredibly bravely, I have to say that. But I had never felt this feeling before, which was a primal urge to lash out. I asked her, did you know the person? It was a man. No. His race? She said he was a black man. I thought, okay. And after that, there were some nights I went out deliberately into black areas in this city looking to be set upon so that I could unleash physical violence.
He said it. Now, I'm saying he's racist? No. I'm just pointing out the fact that how human beings are. Because when we get caught up in our emotions and our passion, sometimes we don't think. That's the truth. The ATC took a long, hard look at themselves and they realized that they needed to change. And I respect them for that. Their focus right now, from what I'm seeing, is about the youth. And that's perfect. That is smart. If you can get the youth on board with everything that you need to instill for new stewardship for the trail, for the next generation, you're good. Not only are you teaching them to leave no trace, but you're also teaching them to be kind and have kind vibes, to respect one another. So their approach in handling this matter is one of the best approaches. Now, that's not the only thing that they're doing. If you go to the website, the ATC's website, they have JEDI forums. And when you click on the JEDI forums, if you're happy enough to click on that day when they're doing the forum itself, you'll get linked over to YouTube and can attend or listen to past videos of the diversity committee coming together, and from there talk about ways in which they can promote diversity on trail, promote the JEDI program itself, so we can foster in a new era of equality and trail stewardship. There's nothing that anyone can say to me to where you think that this is not needed. Because if you go back and look at your history, if the organization does not evolve, the organization will die out. Look at yourself. Figure out if you need to change. Because I know I do in some aspects. And if you need to change, let's apply the JEDI method in your everyday life. Because I'm going to start. So with that being said, I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. I honestly want to hear you guys' comments. So be sure to go down below and comment about this topic. I'll be sure to put all the website links and everything down below, so that way you guys can read for yourself and come up with your own intelligent decision of how you want to implement the JEDI method in your life. And since we're talking about respecting people, the month of October is the National Bully Prevention Awareness Month, and the shirt that I've been wearing this entire video is a Kind Vibes Only Stomp Out Bullying t-shirt that I picked up from my son's middle school. Bullying is a problem in America. Kids are killing themselves. Kids are committing heinous acts and hurting one another. It starts at home. I'm going to tell you straight up. I talk to Little Bear to make sure he's not being bullied, and I talk to Little Bear to make sure he knows that he does not become the bully. A YouTube subscriber by the name of In James We Trust sent me a drone. And he sent me the drone because he wants me to be able to get this cool footage up in the sky of my little day hikes in regards, you know, me going to Shenandoah, the Blue Ridge, and things of that nature. And I thought it was really cool with him, so I'm gonna promote him to let you know, hey everyone, if you get a chance, go check out his channel. It's a very interesting channel. I'm actually a subscriber myself. It is about Coast Guard, Coast Guard knowledge, Coast Guard material. It's about some financial independent information, and it's also about home ownership. Home ownership. You can't be mad about that. He's a new YouTuber that's coming up. He has a shit ton of knowledge, part of my language, and I think by supporting him, you support yourself because you learn something new. So with that being said, please be sure you go over to In James We Trust. Also, I want to let you guys know that I am actually starting my own apparel line on Teespring. The store name is Epic Adventures LLC Apparel, and on that Teespring website, I have t-shirts, I have hoodies, I have leggings, I have masks, I have cell phone covers, so on and so forth. So if you really like this channel, please be sure to go over to Teespring and support this channel by buying a t-shirt. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button. Smash the hell out of it. Let me know that I'm doing a good job with these videos. Also, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Like before this video ends, hit it right now. Like right now. And while you at it, also hit that notification button. Like right now too. Okay? And then with that being said, share this video with a friend, a family, and an enemy. Alright? Hey, if you hate the person, just spam them with a bunch of my videos. That's how it works out. Alright? And if you love someone, just spam them with, you know, a bunch of my videos. So with that being said, please be sure that you leave a comment. You've probably seen since the beginning of the video that I had special thanks to people that have commented on this channel, and I'm gonna start doing that in all my videos because I like, you know, talking to you guys, here for you guys. I want to give you the shout outs. So with that being said, I am Papa Bear. Thank you so much for listening to this video. I know it may seem like it was a very long video, but it was a very important video. And with that being said, I hope you guys get outdoors. Happy life, happy hike, or happy hike, happy life. Out here.